like your auntie, well, then you just have to deal with it. It means your auntie is pretty cool. Well, that said, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make my meal prep, because lots of people, they've been asking me how I eat here in Korea, considering I've lost a lot of weight. So they want to know, is it the food I'm eating here in Korea, the Korean food, or am I doing what I typically would do back in America? The answer is, I do what a trainer asked me to do. I just eat chicken, a lot of vegetables, and sweet potatoes. So I will put a picture here to show you all the vegetables that I bought and what it costs me to do that. The chicken, on the other hand, it's different, but also very cheap. So just a quick tour of my kitchen. See that there? Yeah. This is my sink, and that's the chicken I'm going to be working with, and that's my board. It's a mess here. You see all my shoes? I got problems. We all do. So that's my little table where I have my rice cooker, my coffee maker. Guys, I hardly drink coffee, but I guess I thought it means being a grown-up to have a coffee maker. And when you come in there, it's my closet. It's the Korean apartment, guys. Don't ask me why it's the way it is. I don't know. If I knew, I will tell you. And it's freaking cold, guys, here in Korea. So I got my small heater right there next to my little baby, my aloe plant. So yeah, I will just show you what I do, how I prep my food, not step by step, because guys, I'm not a chef. I'm making this for sustenance, not to eat the best food, but yeah. Okay, so first I get my chicken, and I just slice them to tiny bits, just like this. I don't really care much about the precision. I just cut them, because ultimately when you put them on to boil, they're going to shrink, and I need everything to fit into my little plates that I use to pack my food up, because you know, when you're prepping your meal, you need the little bowls to pack your food for the week. So I just cut them like this. And at work, I don't have a whole lot of time, and something you should know about me, I'm a lazy eater. I do not like to chew food a lot. I know it's a weird thing, but weirdly enough though, I will sacrifice chewing for a good steak. So yeah, but other than that, I don't like chopping food. I won't eat foods that require me to work hard, like the lobster tastes yummy, pretty delicious, but it's a lot of work trying to open it. Crawfish, same thing. Any food that requires me to do a lot of work, no ma'am, not doing that. So I just slice this, and guys, you don't need to watch me doing everything. When I'm done with it, I'll show it to you. Okay, so people talk about how cooking at home can be very expensive here in Korea, but I disagree. The reason why I disagree is that I think you just have to find a market. You have to go to the local market. Don't go to the grocery stores. And when it comes down to buying food or clothes for affordable prices, I know how to hunt down those places. So for example, my chicken, I bought it 7,000 won for a kilo. Yeah, for a kilogram. I bought it for 7,000 won, which is approximately $6 or $6 something. I don't know what the conversion rate is right now, but and this isn't even half of it. So I just bought 3 kilograms and put the others in my freezer. I bought a ton of vegetables for 30,000 won, which is probably about $28 to $30. So I think that's pretty cheap compared to America, actually, because vegetables, fresh vegetables, are super expensive in America. So I just slice my chicken like this. I don't use a lot of seasoning here, because I end up using a lot of seasonings for my vegetable. So I just put this. This was a find at a store in Itaewon. I actually went looking for hair products, and I walked into a store and ended up finding this. Like, what are the odds? So it's just this Cajun mix here. And like I said earlier, if I look like your auntie is cool, and auntie does not cook using like little seasoning. We just like put it all in there. I put that in. I'm not really big on salt, so I don't use a lot of salt. I do not like salt, not that much. So like this much, that should do it. Guys, I know it looks like it's a little chicken, but it's actually a lot. So that salt is pretty little. And what I end up doing is I just mix it up. Yeah, mix it up. And what am I going to do with this? I am actually going to fry it. Yes, I know you're going to say, but you're on a diet. Why are you frying? Why oil? Here's the thing though, is that I'm not perfect. I'm still trying to enjoy the food I'm eating. Like I said, it's not perfection, but I need it to also taste decent so I can eat it all week, because this is what I'm eating all week. I don't want to be miserable. So I fry it, and with the little oil I use to fry it, I use that to make my vegetable as well. So yeah, I mean, they cancel each other out, right? At some point, somewhere, somehow they do. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fry this. So most Korean apartments have gas. That's what they use. I'm very fortunate that in my apartment I actually have a decent stove. Like, it's hard to find a teacher who has a stove that have all of this. I have 3 gas range and a decent sized oven. It's not that big, but you know, compared to others, it's pretty good. And here's my little find. I went to Daiso and I found this pan, and I was like, I'm gonna buy it. Surprisingly, it's the best pan of all the pots and pans I have in my apartment. That's the best. It's non-stick. Some things will get burnt, but it doesn't stick onto it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my oil here, my my olive oil, put that in there, and start frying. So if you're wondering how much oil I'm going to use, so it's like that. Yeah, I know. There. So maybe a little bit more. Yeah, okay, there we go. That much oil. If you want to see better, like that. Yeah, it's a little bit much, but it is what it is. This is just, I'm telling you, this is what I did, and that's what helped me to lose weight. It may not work for you, but for me, I've been cooking like this. I've been eating, and I've probably lost about 20 kg. So I'm doing something right. And gosh, my face looks a mess. Not sure what's going on. For like a minute my face was great. I was living my best life, no blemish, no pimple, my skin was cleared out, but all of a sudden this nonsense came up. Can't help it. For people who are actual chefs, you're probably going to look at this and go, oh, what is she doing? I'm not a chef. A girl is just trying to survive. But guys, don't get me wrong, when I actually want to cook, I'm a pretty good cook. I can cook. You're not gonna die. The food is gonna taste good. When I'm cooking for myself, just myself, I don't really care much. But when I'm cooking for friends, family, then I put in some effort, and actually turns out pretty good. But yeah, I just fried like this. Poured everything in there and wait for everything to fry up and be ready. And yeah, when I start the vegetable, you will see. Okay, so while my chicken is still frying, I just sliced up some sweet potatoes. These potatoes are super good, very healthy, very good for losing weight, guys. But they taste amazing. Like white potato, rosette potatoes, and every other potatoes, forget that crap. This potato, it's healthy for you, and it tastes way better. It's like eating sugar if you like sweets, but it's really good. So while that's going on, I'm going to boil some of these, and I like to cut them in half. Some people don't, but I like cutting mine in half because oh, I gotta watch that, because it actually helps the potato cook faster. Yeah, I'm using my small pots, and I don't think that was such a great idea. Ooh. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. Better. Still small pot, but I had too much water in there. Okay, that's much better. Welcome to my life, guys. Chef Cynthia. Yeah, so I just do that. Oh snap. I think I spilled water on my stove, so now it's not coming on, guys. I'll be right back. Gotta fix that. So while that is happening, so why do I boil potato? Well, like I said earlier, I can be pretty lazy sometimes, so I usually just boil potatoes. So I put it in the fridge. That's usually dinner. When I come back, I could just warm up the potato and eat alone or eat with the chicken. For breakfast, I boil some eggs as well and put it in the fridge. I don't crack them, boil it. I boil about 4, put it in the fridge, and I have 1 or 2 for breakfast. For lunch, I have my vegetables and my chicken, and for dinner, I have sweet potato alone, or I have sweet potato and chicken. So yeah, I just snack on tangerines because for lunch today I had pasta spaghetti, vegan type spaghetti, guys. Being a vegan is just not for me, honestly. Like, I've tried, it's just not. No, I like my meats, my steak, I don't really love chicken, guys. The only chicken I like is chicken wings or drumsticks. Yeah, that's it. But being a straight up vegan or vegetarian, I cannot do that. No, but the school I work for, they are vegetarians, so the chef, when she cooks vegetarian meal. They provide lunch for us at school, so I ate that. So I had spaghetti, about 4 or 5 fork when you like roll it in there. Had that, had a little kimchi, had soup, tofu soup, and strawberries. Yeah. So now I'm hungry. Tonight, I'm going to eat whatever I want, though. I'm not eating what I'm cooking tonight. Probably going to make ramen tonight. So, what I try to do is, I try not to deprive myself. Yeah, I don't want to deprive myself, because when I do that, I'm going to go crazy on the day I finally get to eat what I want. I'll go crazy and overdo it, and I just don't know what's going to happen. And lately, the gym's been closed for a while now because of COVID. So I'm trying to eat what I want at good proportion. I don't want to overdo it because I can exercise. I cannot exercise, and I hate working out at home. So I'm doing what I can. So guys, when I say lots of vegetables, I was not kidding. So in here I have broccoli, and here these are all mushroom, carrots, the broccoli stem, there is garlic. I have more mushroom, and I have 2 extra mushrooms of this that I decided not to use. But guys, when you look at all of this vegetable here, it's under 30,000 won. And you know, when I was coming to Korea, I was told that vegetables are very expensive, so you would not be able to eat that healthy. Vegetables and fruits are very expensive, so I was a little bit worried that I will not be able to eat a balanced diet. They are right about the fruits. Fruits are expensive even at the local market. It's cheaper than you would get at a grocery store, but still expensive because Korea does not like grow a whole lot of fruits and vegetables, so they usually have to import them. So for that reason, you will pay a little bit more for these vegetables. But yeah, I have all that vegetable there that I'm going to steam, and because it's a lot of mushroom, by the time I'm done, everything kind of shrinks and goes down. But look at my chicken, guys. It's golden brown. It's ready. So now I'm going to pull it out and then put my vegetables inside and stuff. Okay, so now that my chicken is out, this is dangerous, guys. You know, it's very hot oil. Um, I start with my broccoli stem because, you know, they're pretty hard. So I want that to cook a little bit. I like it to cook a little bit so it can get a little bit soft before I start adding the other vegetables. So yeah, I'm just going to leave that there for a bit. Let me turn. Yeah, and I turn my gas down a little bit so it can slow cook. I don't want it to burn before it gets soft. So yeah, while this is cooking, what I'm going to do is I add a little bit of seasoning in there. Yes, I add seasoning just a little bit to the oil, so as it's cooking in there, it can hopefully go into the broccoli stuff, because I don't want to train on plain broccoli stuff. Yeah, like that. And then I'm going to add all my other vegetables and season it again, and I'll show you the end result. So something I want you guys to notice is that you see all that oil that you saw at the beginning. What oil? Where is it? Where's the oil? I added my carrot because that's the next hard thing. So I wanted to soften up a little bit before I put my greens and my mushroom. Well, some mushroom fell in here. And there's so many kinds of mushrooms here, guys, in Korea. So, and I love mushroom. I just love the texture. That's what most people hate about it. They hate the texture. I love the texture. I love that it's chewy. I love that. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. So when I do this, I'm going to mix my sauce that I use. Typically, I will use tomato puree and yeah, and add it, but today I'm just going to use gochujang and going to use a little bit of bean paste, and I will show you that. So guys, this here is gochujang. It's a tomato paste, like a tomato pepper, mostly pepper really, puree. It's pretty good, very well seasoned. And then I have my bean paste here. I don't use a lot of this because this one is pretty salty, and like I said earlier, Mama don't like salt. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get, oh, I forgot that I haven't opened this. I've been using the old one. Or have I opened? There we go. Okay, so first I'm just going to get some of this because, you know, this one is not as messy as that one. And see, while I've used 2 of the gochujang, I'm still using my first bean paste because, again, like I said, it's a bit salty. So I get that like that. That should do it for me. I just scoop that out, and then I get my gochujang and like that much. Add a little bit, not that little, but you know, you get the drill. And not only is it flavorful, it also helps with coloring, because for me, the color of food actually helps me eat more. I add some water, just a little bit of water to it, and I mix it. And that's what I'm going to put in my vegetable. And it gives it some color. It's like a substitute for my tomato that I do not have. I intentionally chose to skip tomato this time because, you know, the canned tomato, they usually have like a whole lot of stuff in there, and I'm more comfortable with this one here than the canned tomato. And I'm not ready to like buy fresh tomato. They don't look that fresh, and I don't know, I just don't like cooking with fresh tomato, except my mom cooks now. That woman can cook with some tomato. But yeah, mix it like this, I like this consistency. Yeah, there we go. Get out all the lumps in there, and voila. So my carrots and other stuff is looking pretty good. Just gonna put that there and pour this in here like that, so it cooks in with them. And just I forgot to mention, I have some baby bok choys in there, so I had my broccoli and baby bok choy, and as you can see, the pot is pretty full, and I honestly do not have a lid that's big enough to cover this here, but I need it to steam, for the steam to come up and make it go down. Like I said, I don't have a big lid. Let's see. Okay, so I lied. I found my bigger lid, and voila. Still not the right size, but better than the other one. So I'm going to wait for the steam to make everything go down. Like, I wish my waist can just melt in like those vegetables do, but you know, we take what we get. So now that I'm going to put my mushroom in pretty soon, as you can see, all of that red stuff in there, I put a lot, almost 2 full spoons. It's pepper. I love my pepper. If food isn't spicy, I don't really like it, but this pepper is like super hot, so if you don't like pepper, stay away from that. I put that in, and then I'm going to add some of my spice, my Cajun thingy again, because guys, I really don't have a lot of options for seasonings here, so I make do. And now, do not ask me why am I just now doing it. I put my garlic now because I actually like to taste the garlic. I don't like the garlic to like melt off or be like it wasn't there. I want to taste the garlic, not because I actually enjoy the taste per se, but I don't know, it just makes me feel like I'm healthy, because my mom has brainwashed me into thinking that garlic and ginger, eating a lot of it, is healthy. So your girl bought it, I drank the Kool-Aid, so now I do that. And now I'm just gonna stir this, and then voila. What is this? What is this? Mushroom, you say? Ooh, very, very. I love my mushroom. Like, this makes me so happy. Like in the past, guys, you could not, like, could have gone to my head all you want, I would not eat vegetables. But now, you know, old age got you doing a lot of things, man. It just changes your whole life. So yeah, I let it simmer and boil where it's not overcooked, and that's it. When it's done, I will show it to you. So now that's the end result. And guys, if the sight of dirty dishes in the sink irritates you as much as it does me, leave a comment below. Let's start a club, because ooh, that gets on my nerve when people leave dishes in the sink. But yeah, I try to wash my dishes as soon as I'm done cooking, because ain't nobody got time for a dirty sink. That's just nasty. Again, remember to leave a comment below. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Guys, let's make this channel bigger. I am aware my numbers keep dropping. I don't know, guys, some of you, I think YouTube is unsubscribing you, so if you could please get back on and resubscribe, and I'll see what I can do from my end. But yeah, guys, stay blessed, and thank you. Bye. And when I decide to cook my cheat meal, because sometimes I do my cheat meal at home, sometimes I go out to go eat, sometimes I never order. Actually, I've never ordered since I've been in Korea. I'm not one to order. I never did when I was in America, so I don't see the point of doing it while here. But that's how I prepare my food, and I pack them up in little cans, like this. Oh, hold on. There we go. I have all my little cans like that. I have more of these, and I just pack them up, and yeah, and I eat that all week. And it can be tiring sometimes, but you know, if you have a goal you stick to it. I think I'm getting most of my nutrients in. I always have fruits in my fridge to eat as well. And if there's anything else you would like to see me cook or try, or see me working out, leave a comment below and I will do that. All right, guys. Bye. Thanks for watching my channel. And as always, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Your favorite auntie is asking you to do it. Oh yeah, all of you, go down there, subscribe. It's free of charge. I did not cook and do all of these things for you people. Oh yeah, come and eat, guys. Bye.